What is up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Got a tier list video, let's go! And we got a quarterbacks tier list of all of the quarterbacks that have taken a step. I had to eliminate some because I didn't even know that those guys existed, and apparently they're out here taking NFL snaps when I'm not paying attention. We got some random guys, we got obviously the starters and all that, and this tier list is purely based off of this year. Just want to let you all know, not their entire career. Russell Wilson would be S tier if that was the case, but he's not. This is just this year so far, about halfway through the season. Yeah, guess let's just get right into it. Starting with Josh Allen, he has been looking dominant. S tier, easy. Just looking like normal Josh Allen. Next up, Tua. Again, S tier. This guy's been looking so good with Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. They're just incredibly dominant, and it's awesome for him that he doesn't have to do all the workload because the running backs are also incredible as well. This guy is just incredible, and he's gonna be S tier for at least this year. Now Bailey Zappi, he probably got some starts, but I don't really. Yeah, I'll put him in D tier because he's Patriots and probably was bad anyway, but there's Bailey Zappi. Malik Cunningham as well, he also didn't really do anything. He did take a couple snaps, but not much to say about him. And then Mac Jones, purely based off of last week and beating the Bills, I'll put him in C tier, but this man has been D tier this whole season, so I guess I'll just put him in C tier. Now Aaron Rodgers, don't know much about him, I'll just put him in D tier, because again, we just don't. He played 8 snaps, or what, 8 seconds, 4 snaps, something like that, I don't know. Now Zach Wilson, he started out the year rough after Aaron went down, and he's actually been looking better and better and better, Should have beaten the Chiefs, he beat the Eagles, and if it weren't for the refs against the Chiefs, he would be doing pretty well for himself. Of course, he is still Zach Wilson and does make some mistakes, but if we're comparing it to any other version of Zach Wilson, this is by far the best one. Next up, Lamar Jackson. Based off of what he did against the Lions, I don't know where else I could put him. S tier. He has also been looking very good on that Ravens team. Now, Joe Burrow, I don't really know where to put him because he played so bad just because the Bengals kept putting him out there because of injuries. Which, is not really fair to him, but he just, except for against the Cardinals and probably another game that I'm forgetting, just kind of mid, and I guess he's going to be sitting here next to Zach Wilson. And I don't really know what Jake Browning is doing here, but yeah, there you go, D tier. And then Deshaun Watson, man, this hurts so much. Deshaun, I always say it, he was such a fun player in 2019, and it just sucks to see him so bad. I love the player, but yeah, if he just, oh man, he would be so much fun with the Texans. I guess I got CJ Stroud now, and yeah, it sucks, man. I wish he was an A tier and S tier, because he is that talented. It just sucks so much. I wish he was so much better, man. It really sucks. Now, DTR, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, he lost terribly, but I don't care. This guy is a man. He is no kid to me at all. This guy's a man. He throws deep passes. If it gets intercepted, it's fine. He's a man. He throws deep down the field. Of course, we don't know much. I want to put him in D tier anyway, because I don't care. I love this guy, and yeah, it's my tier list. And then PJ Walker, yeah, not been exactly looking the best for him. Filling in for Deshaun Watson. He did have a pretty good game against the Colts, and they won that game. Yeah, not exactly the best. Don't really know how MVP Mitchell Trubisky got in here, but Kenny Pickett, yeah, Steelers, I guess I'll put him in C tier because he's not as bad as all these other guys. But, yeah, he's on the Steelers, and they should not be. 4 wins? That is, I don't know, too many for the Steelers? I don't really know how they keep winning. Guess it's just the Mike Tomlin effect. But, yeah, they're not good, and Kenny Pickett also isn't either. Now, CJ Stroud, easy A tier. This guy is so good. He waited, freaking a year to throw his first interception. Dear God, this guy is accurate as heck. Next to Justin Herbert, man, wow. A tier right off the bat. Pretty dang good year for CJ Stroud. Now, Gardner Minshew, he would have been probably D tier or C tier, but based off the last game, B tier, I think makes a lot of sense. He's been rising the ranks very quickly, very recently. And Minshew Mania may be coming into effect again this year. Now, Anthony Richardson, I'm going to put him in B tier because when he was on the field, he looked so much fun. he, right now, if he didn't get injured 2 times, he would be up here with CJ Stroud. But unfortunately, injuries caught up. 2 injuries, and he's going to be out for the rest of the year, I'm pretty sure, which really sucks. It's going to be like an RG4 situation, man. Don't want another one of those, and, yeah. Stay healthy if you can, Anthony, because it was very fun to watch you. Now, Big Trevor. I think he's S tier. Don't really know. I don't know much about him this year. I'm going to put him in A tier because I don't think the Jags have been as consistent as, you know, Lamar, Tua, and Josh. They have all had their losses. There are bad days, but these other guys have had a lot more incredible days than Trevor has. And I think for now he's A tier, but definitely going to be coming around to S tier at some point. Now Ryan Tannehill, Titans just suck, man. I mean, I feel so bad for him. He's just... yeah, they suck, and he's just not the guy. And then Malik, we also don't know anything about him. He could have been good in his 1 start, but, yeah, I don't really know much about him, so he's just stay in D tier. Now, Russ, again, sucks to see him down here. I don't know if I want to put him in B tier. I'm going to put him in C tier. It sucks to see him be so bad, man. It really does. Him and Sean Payne, it's tough to watch, but, I think he is C tier, which is tough to... I really want to put him B tier. You know what? I'm going to put him B tier, but definitely on the edge between C and B. Patrick Mahomes, of course, S tier, as he always will be. Of course, hasn't been looking as impressive only because they've been getting in tight games and the refs have been cheating their ways to victory, which... it sucks. Freaking Taylor Swift. I swear to God, bro. But, yeah, S tier. It's a cheeky, cheesy, cheaty, not cheaty. He's still very, very good. I'm not going to take that away from him, but the wins have been very cheaty. Now, big Jimmy Garoppolo, that's another C tier, yeah. Jimmy. Come on, bro. Jimmy Johns. No, his name is John, it's Jimmy. He's too handsome, bro. I mean, come on. Based off of looks, all these other guys would be a D tier compared to Jimmy, but, yeah, not been playing up to it, and been injured as well. And also, Brian Hoyer and Aiden O'Connell, I'll just put him there as a pair, because not doing their best job to cover up for Jimmy's injury, which, I mean, kind of hard to fill in for Jimmy Garoppolo. Except by Justin Herbert, S tier as well. This man is so accurate, and it sucks that he's on the Chargers. It really sucks. He's 2 wins with Justin Herbert. Oh, my God, bro. What the heck are y'all doing, bro? Oh, my God. Big Dak. I'm gonna put him in B tier because he has had a bad year. But I mean, at the start of the year, he was awful. He was truly awful. But I think he's starting to get it better, so I'm gonna put him in B tier. But I mean, to start of the year, he was just disgustingly bad. But yeah, I think B tier makes sense for a Big Dak. He definitely has potential to go up to A, maybe S, probably not. But yeah, I think B tier works for Big Dakota. Again, Danny Dimes. This man is getting paid, what, $230 million, $130 million a year? Oh my God, bro, what? He's awful. He is truly awful. I mean, oh my God. It just sickens me, but I love it because I'm an Eagles fan, so you can keep doing that. And Black Danny Dimes also hasn't been doing too well either. I guess I'll put him in C tier because, I mean, they're starting quarterbacks, so they're going to look a little bit better, but yeah. Danny Dimes and Black Danny Dimes are not exactly the best pair of quarterbacks. Now, Jalen Hurts. He's been looking incredible. Maybe a bit recency bias with last week. Looking awesome. Actually, I mean, I guess based off of the whole year, it's been pretty under average, at least based off of last year. So I'll put him in A tier. Still pretty good year so far to start out. But yeah, definitely been inconsistent, but they got in the wins, and that's all you need, so he's staying in A tier, my bad. Sam Howell, I hate Sam Howell so much, but he's like, I feel like I gotta put him in B tier. Okay, no, I'll do C tier. I don't think he's good enough to be with B tier, but I think, yeah, I just hate Sam Howell so much, but he's just good enough. And then Justin Fields... he's been working his way back up. They had a rough start to the season, and I think they haven't been as good. I'll put him in C tier, but I think next coming weeks, I think they could go up to B tier if he keeps winning and doing well. Definitely rough. I would probably put him in D if, you know, this is a couple weeks ago. But he's been climbing, and I think he has potential. But overall, yeah, not the best. But I mean, I think he's definitely on the edge between B and C so far. I mean, Tyson Badge, and I'll just put him in B tier because he had one. No, I'm not doing that. Freaking Tyson Badge. No, he's D tier. I don't care. He had one good game against the Raiders. No. I guess, yeah. Just like, come on, bro. I'm not doing that. Okay. I'll put Dorian Thompson-Robinson. I'll put Dorian Thompson-Robinson C tier. I'm not. Yeah. Okay, that's, yeah, moving on. Jared Goff looking S tier as well. Don't care what happened last week against the Ravens because they've been looking incredible otherwise. I mean, that's just 1 week. That's a bit of a flop. Yeah, Jared Goff, elite quarterback so far. Next thing about Jordan Love. I mean, the Packers, they just suck, man. They really do. And it's tough to go from Brett Favre, you know, all the Mississippi stuff, to Aaron Rodgers and all his drugs. Don't care. He was still incredible. Probably one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Okay, don't complain about Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. And then Jordan Love, who is inevitably going to end up on the Jets somehow. But, yeah, just not as skilled as the other two. A big Kirko Cousins. Yeah, it's been a tough year. Actually, you know what? I'll put him in B tier because it's been a tough year. Tough year for the Vikings so far. They beat the Niners, but I mean, he's had like an insane amount of passing yards, and that doesn't take non-talent. I mean, he's had a decent year as a quarterback, but playing for the Vikings hasn't been that fun. And Desmond Ridder, I'll put him in C tier because he's had some good plays, but he's trash. They really need to put Taylor Heineke in for him. I mean, he's so bad. I really want to put him in D tier, but he's just been playing enough that he gets a certain amount of good plays. And then Bryce Young, tough, but yeah, he is definitely D tier, at least so far in his career. He's just not good. Andy Dalton, haven't seen anything from him. And then Derek Carr, eyeliner enthusiast, although not seen it too much in this picture. Honestly, I'll put him B tier. Hasn't been the best year, but I like his energy. I know that doesn't have to do with being a quarterback, but I don't really give a crap. It's my tier list, so you can just write whatever you want in the comments. But yeah, Derek Carr, I think he's been good enough. The Saints have been winning enough in the NFC South, and immediately just means they have a 25% chance at the playoffs no matter what. So yeah, good for them. The heck? How did the tight end get in here? Okay, I guess he'll just go in there. And then Jameis Winston also, don't really know what he's doing. Probably not much if I had to guess. Move this ratio down a bit. Got Josh Allen peeking from above, Baker peeking from below, and Baker Mayfield has been, I'll put him B tier with the rest of these guys. He's had plays, but we're in the cycle of Baker Mayfield, and I don't think that cycle is going to be stopping. No, you know what? I'll put him in C tier because he's been inconsistent and Baker Mayfield. Now the big, bald, black man himself. Okay, we're going to redo that. Now the big, bald Joshua Dobbs. But, I mean, the first couple of weeks, they were fun. Good job. You beat the Cowboys. Never mind, you suck. That's what it's been. Matthew Stafford. What the heck has gotten into him? I mean, what? The Rams? Really? They've had some bad games, but, I mean, I guess I'll put him A tier, but he's been really freaking good. Those two wide receivers, I mean, wow, A tier. Good job, bro. Brock Purdy, pretty good. Hasn't been S tier, but been A tier, and they have been falling, which is going to probably bring him down from S tier. But I think A tier makes sense for Brock Purdy. And next up, we got Big Geno Smith. Hasn't been looking his best, hasn't been looking his worst, but I mean, at his worst, that's pretty dang bad at his worst, so yeah, he's not looking that, but I do know a guy that has been looking like Geno Smith at his worst, and that is Drew Lock. Yeah, I don't really know how he got in here as well, but yeah, that is the final tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed. You can fight all you want in the comments, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. See you.